A very good morning to your class. Now, today's topic for the writing section is report writing. Just like debate, article, it is also of 10 marks. Now, let us come to know first of all that what is a report. A report is a written account of something that one has observed, heard, done or investigated. It is a systematic and well organized presentation of facts and findings of an event that has already taken place somewhere. Already taken place means we are going to use a past tense in while writing report. Okay, now let us come to language. What kind of language we should use there? Now, our language, it must be accurate, concise, clear and well structured. It should be accurate. Now, there are some points which we have to remember while writing a report. A report should be practical and convey all necessary information. Whatever has happened, whatever information we are having, it should convey all the important point, all the necessary information. Now, next is, it should be well structured with a title run into small paragraphs and should be factful. It should be the language, the incidences, they should be well structured. Now, there should be a title. Title is mandatory to write down a title for report, and we should have at least 2-3 paragraphs whenever we write a report. Now, whatever information we are having, it should be factful. Now, report should have an appropriate conclusion or a recommendation. While writing, we should keep this in our mind that we should have a conclusion, appropriate conclusion. Now, let us come to the word limit. The word limit, it should not be more than 150 to 200 words. Now, format. What is the format of a report writing? Now, first, heading or title. Now, our heading, it must be catchy and brief. It should be brief and catchy so that at a glance only it can attract the readers. Now, the byline. Byline mein, what we do in the byline, basically it is a subheading, name, rank, position, etc. of the person. Here we write down the name and rank of the person who is writing that report. Now, students, you can write this at the last also. At the last means when you will finish your report writing. At last also you can write down, you can use the byline. Now, the first is the opening paragraph. The opening paragraph, it should be brief and mention whatever has happened, where and how, and the most prominent consequences affect along with the day, date and time when it took place. Whatever we are writing, that report, we have to mention everything, that where, how and what, with day, date and time. We have to mention all these things. Now, details in the second and the third paragraph, we have to give details, and eyewitness are also included. Suppose it is a case of an accident, loss of life and property is listed, cause of accident is concluded, police action and rescue operation, damage control exercise and detail, compensation and help announced by the government is method. Suppose we are writing out loss of any kind of property, so we have to describe about the compensation, whatever the government has given. Now, the last is the conclusion. Conclusion may, what we are going to do, a remark as to how the event had an impact. When it means that whatever that incident was, what impact it had on the people. Now, this is the way in which you have to write down a report. I hope you all will be able to write it down. I will give you some questions based on this, and I hope you are going to do them. You will definitely do them. This is what I expect from you. Thank you everyone. Class 12. Thank you so much.